Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at Reading Leeds Festival 2022 and Beauty School Dropout join me now. How are you, gents?
Oh my God, fantastic. How are you?
Very, very good, man. Very, very good. Let's start with the obvious, shall we? You've just got here to Leeds, Reading yesterday. That looked absolutely outrageous from the photos and stuff I've seen. How was it for you guys?
Outrageous is definitely the word. That is definitely the word. I think we came with very little expectations, and every single tiny bit of expectation that we had was far exceeded.
Yeah, big energy from that crowd by the looks of it. It looks like they really
Absolutely.
kind of matched your energy there.
Absolutely.
It's really cool.
International superstars now. So.
That's the tagline from now on. There we go. International superstars all the way. Well, let's get into some of this new music. I guess what a lot of people will have heard very, very recently is this Mark Hoppus collab. So first of all, tell me about writing that track and then I guess why that felt like the right collaboration for you guys right there.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it happened organically as he is our A&R of our label. So
Always helps, doesn't
it? I think working together was bound to happen, but I think you can tap in a little bit more on the importance of it.
Oh, yes. He's our dad.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's the dad of the scene, man.
Yeah, he's the dad of the scene, honestly, but also just, like, we all grew up listening to Blink so much, and, like, as soon as, like, the label opportunity happened, we were just like, Mark, do you want to hop on a song? And he was just like, yeah, so down. And we're just like, that was easy. And, oh, he's whipping out a Sammy.
Look, you got to eat, find those moments before the set to get the food in, man. You got to get it done. Got to get it done. Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, I
Nicely
got
done.
you. I know how it goes. But, yeah, Mark is, like, my biggest influence. He's the reason why I play bass. And, like, he's literally just, like, the biggest influence that I could possibly have. And so to work with him is just surreal. And once we had the opportunity to work with him, like, we were just like, hell yeah, let's go.
We love you, Mark.
We love you, Dad.
Once we made the song, I think we were like, Mark, we gotta drop this.
Yeah. Nice and impatient.
We're like, can you hop, Mark? Can you hop on this?
Oh, guys. How many do you think he's heard over the years? He's heard a fair few, right? You know he has.
He hasn't heard enough. He hasn't hung out with us enough. He actually doesn't let us in his house anymore.
Oh, is
He's
that
like,
it?
you guys aren't allowed over anymore.
Yeah. No puns at the front door. That's it. You're thrown straight out.
Mark is he's a real homie.
Well, it's nice as well that, like, I've spoken with quite a few artists, particularly newer artists recently, because he's done, like, quite a few features, and it's been really, really cool to see. But he almost, like, acts as kind of like a mentor. I mean, I guess with you guys in particular, obviously, given that business relationship, but it's got to be really nice to have someone with that much experience in your corner.
Yeah, for real. He, like, really has, like, taken us under his, like, wing and just, like, shown us the ropes and tells us a lot of Blink stories that are, like, super inspiring that, like, humbles us. It's like, damn, they were at where we were at some point, and it's, like, the grind is real for everyone. And so, like, to, like, have that kind of guidance, like, shows us, like, we're on the right track to do, like, what we need to do. And, like, also just, like, we're learning still. We're so young in our career.
Yeah, he's a wise man who can impart some advice right there. It's really good. Well, let's talk about the album as well. You know, obviously it's always going to be a big project like that. Tell me about the aims when you were going in, what kind of sounds you wanted to experiment with and all that kind of stuff. And I guess who you were working with in a wider sense as well.
Absolutely. I think we just wanted to go even crazier, like left with the pop sound and right with the heavy guitars and drums, and we really just leaned into that. When we started it, we didn't really have like a plan or an intention. Like, honestly, we kind of got thrown through the ringer. Like, we signed and they were just like, cool, we're making an album, let's go. And we're like, all right. So every day for a month straight, they just like put us in the room with honestly some of our biggest inspirations and icons of the scene, and we birthed it out in like a month.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out Andrew Goldstein and Dan Book.
Oh.
They're like the dopest producers.
And Inverness, everybody who worked on the project. Y'all,
Yeah.
come on. It's just fantastic writers and producers all around.
It's dope to work with like producers that we look up to, because we also write and produce for other artists, and like so we have like we fanboy over producers and artists, and it's like we knocked it all out in like one.
We
album.
also have the privilege of working with the best drummer in the world. His name is Michael Rose Drums. He's right here.
Say hi.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Be your own biggest fan, man. Be your own biggest heroes right there. You got to do it.
He's the best drummer in the world.
Absolutely, man. You got to throw that in there. Great album title as well. I know you must get asked this loads of times. It's such a cliche question, but it genuinely fascinates me with album titles, because like a statement like that to sum up a collection of songs, even if it comes from lyrics or whatever, it's always really, really interesting. Tell me why you chose that particular.
You want the
title for
tea?
record.
You want the secret? You want the secret?
The
Should we
full
spill?
tea on this.
This is the ASMR section.
Spill the tea.
Finally, some ASMR on my side. That's what we've been waiting for.
Swear.
Yeah, of course you can swear.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
go
God
for
for
it.
that.
Fuck yes. Oh, that was building. I was gonna do it
I
anyways.
can see you shaking, like, oh my god, need to curse in the next like 5 seconds.
No, okay, here's the tea.
Go for
the
it.
tea. How we got the album name is we walked in, we were writing the song We Made Plans and God Laughed, which is the title track
Sure.
off the record. And Coley had this, what you found on Twitter, right? You
Yeah, I
found,
pretty much read a tweet the day before that was like that statement, and I was like, oh my god, that's a hook right there if I've ever seen one.
we get all lyrics from Twitter. Ghost, that's it. Just ghost writers. No, and so we were writing that song with Alex Gaskarth from All Time Low, who's
Right.
also playing here today.
And
Absolutely.
Dan Book.
Yes, and Dan Book, shout out Dan Book. And basically Alex was like, that would be a great album title. And we just like stole it. we're like, you guys, well, we're doing it before you guys. So
I think
here we go.
It's a phrase we've heard over the years. It's fine. That's public domain, right? That's basically.
I think it was a beautiful thing because it's like it's one of those things, kind of like our band name, that it sounds cool, but then it has a lot of meaning that's attached to it that we didn't really realize.
Sure.
It's one of those things, like there's so many times that we like, oh, we want to do this and this and this, and it ends up not going as planned at all, and it becomes something different, and that's a beautiful process. You know, obstacles make opportunities, what we always say, and we just kind of go with the flow, and it's just, I think that's the bigger metaphor. Like our entire lives are we made plans and God laughed. This trip getting here was we made plans and God laughed.
Talk to me about the trip. What was the disaster on the trip?
We had to
Come on.
rebuild our.
This is all in the span of like
20 minutes.
Yeah.
We show up at the airport gate and we're like, okay, we're flying first time. We're international superstars.
Of course.
We're international.
We've
We are
established that
international
already. We've
superstars.
established
They
that.
should know us by now.
Airport security.
and
should be
and we pull
aware.
up and they're like, okay, you guys are 30 pounds overweight. And we're like, oh.
our baggage, not us.
No, I
Yeah,
got
I'm like,
I wanted to leave it hanging. I wanted to leave it hanging. Let it go.
And so we're like, all right, well, we just got to rebuild the rig. So we literally, luckily we had a
Oh my
screwdriver.
God.
We were sitting there rebuilding our rig. This thing looks like a weapon. Like it looks like there's wires, and I'm like,
Dude.
and we're just rebuilding this rig in the middle of the airport. We're like, go, weighing shit as we go, and then like running to the gate, and we made it. And then right when we finished rebuilding the rig, we get a call from our friend, bless her heart, Autumn, but we get we get a call from a friend who drove us to the airport, and our van that we use for touring has just been rammed into a gate. So we're like,
Just tore the whole front down. It looks so bad.
but
So
this,
bad.
where we literally just looked at each other like, this is literally our album in a nutshell. And we're like, so that
Oh, and then right after that, also we went through TSA, and like right as my bag goes through, I whip it around and put it on my shoulder, and the back of it catches this other dude's tray and just throws all of his shit across the room, and I was like, I'm so sorry, and he's like, it's okay.
Do you know what we call this? We call this an authentic festival travel experience. That's
Yes.
what we call that.
Absolutely.
I've heard
We're paying
so
our
many
dues.
similar stories, man. You've been to the war zone. You're in the club right there, right now. Guys, I'll leave you with this. You know, obviously you've hit the ground running with this record and everything. What are the kind of aims moving forward? And I guess how far forward are you guys actually thinking? Are you already thinking of new music ideas beyond this? What kind of stage are we at? Okay. cool.
Always. I mean, we're voice memoing stuff every day. I think we just want to get bigger and badder and meaner and leaner and just go absolutely fucking nuts.
It's a good plan.
Yeah.
It's a good plan as plans go right there. Well,
Yeah.
boys, great to see you. Glad you've had a great Reading and Leeds. And yeah, I'm sure we'll catch up again soon, all right?
Thank you so much. Do you boys have any last words?
Yes.
Diesel?
Yo, thank you for having us for real though. We appreciate you.
Shout out Rock Sound. We're Beauty School Dropout.
There they are.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok.
Plans and God laugh. Yeah.
Smash that like button.
Yeah.
Leave us
Oh,
a
yeah.
Yelp review.